Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a 2023 Toyota Prius XLE in the color blue. Let's take a look. So starting out underneath the hood, we have the hybrid engine. It is 2-liter 4-cylinder automatic transmission. Gets up to 196 horsepower and 139 pound-foot of torque. Of course, up front we have our LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, and the fog lights. Looking across the front bumper, you'll find the little round nodules. Those are your front-facing parking sensors. As we get along to the sides here, we have our alloy wheels, and then on your side mirrors, you will find your blind spot monitoring. As you move along, you might notice a pretty unique shade of blue. It's not one that we see very often around here. As we come up on the back, you'll find your HEV badging, and then your XLE trim level badge, both on the right-hand side here. And along the rear bumper, again, we have these rear parking sensors here. Underneath your logo, of course, you can find your backup parking camera. And then to open up your space, reach under the logo, press the button, and lift up. So first thing you might notice in here is this interior cargo cover. This does move with the hatch and is fully removable as it's just connected with these little pegs on either corner. This does help to keep the privacy of anything that you're carrying in the back from any prying eyes through any of the other windows. But like said, it can be taken down, or it can simply be put to rest by taking it off so that it sits flat at all times instead of moving up and down with your hatch like so. Inside here, you'll see your second row seating has a 60-40 split on the left-hand side here, allowing you to put your seats up or down using the controls on the outside corners of your seats. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment here. We do also have the cargo net, which is in its factory packaging, the cover for the license plate, and then the Prius mats in their factory packaging as well, the carpeted ones. And in here we do have a nice amount of storage, as well as including these little dips on either side. If you're looking for your spare tire kit, simply look down and locate this little hole on the bottom of the false floor. Lifting that up is where you'll find everything that you do need. To close up your rear space back here, simply reach up to the handle on the right-hand side and pull down. It can carry itself pretty good after there. Careful not to slam it too hard. Next, let's take a look at the inside. So, reaching up here next to the window to find your door handle. Looking inside here, you'll find your internal upholstery is the black leather with the white stitching and this little texturing in the middle panels. We, of course, have the folding down armrest/cup holder, which easily folds away to increase your seating space. Looking back here is where you have your child seat access, and then these are the controls up top to allow you to move your seats back and forth to access your cargo space. On the back of your front passenger seat, we do have pouch storage, and in the back of the console, we have some additional charging spaces. Currently, we have the Prius branded rubber mats throughout the unit. Inside the door, a little extra storage there. As you move forward, take a look at your handle. You'll find these two double lines right here indicating a keyless entry unit. You can tap your hand here to lock and unlock. Inside your driver's door compartment, we have the power windows for front, back, and child safety lock, power lock system, and your side mirror controls. Front driver's seat is electronically adjustable. Back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. Your hood release latch is on the bottom left-hand side. Above that is the button release for the gas compartment. Then we have the controls for your headlamps, defog for your rear windshield, and then your heated leather steering wheel control. You'll see inside here we have this really cool detailing for this kind of metallic lining all throughout the cab, as well as having the ambient lighting, again, visible, obviously a lot more visible at nighttime. Hop in here and take a look at your steering wheel. First thing on the left-hand side of the steering column is your dash brightness controls and odometer trip. Then looking at the steering wheel itself, we have the controls for your dash display, hands-free communication, and then your volume control. On the right-hand side is your control for your radio, and then everything for your adaptive cruise control, including sonar and lane departure. We do, of course, have the little pop-up display for the display up top here. This doesn't go in flush, but it is a little bit different than most of the other arrangements in our front dash. Then in the middle here is your infotainment display center. This is where you access much of the information about your daily driving experience, including your optional navigation and all of your audio listening. This unit does come with AM, FM, and satellite radio. It also has full Bluetooth connectivity for both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and an optional USB port too. Under that is your push start ignition and then your climate control center. As you saw, you can access the view for your climate control through your middle panel if you're just wanting to see it a little bit bigger up top. But down here is where you're able to access your heated seats with 3 variant levels for you and your front passenger, as well as your control for your defrost for front and rear windshield, as well as your side mirrors. Underneath that is this nice little storage space that does have the secret ability to lift up and reveal a little hidden compartment underneath. Then we have your charging adapters and a 12-volt on the right. In the middle here, we have your cup holders and then your nice little spaces along the side for holding everything. We have the gear shift right here, and then your controls for EV and other drive modes, as well as traction control. And in your console, we do have additional charging spaces. Last but not least, looking up overhead, on your rear view mirror, we have these controls with 1, 2, or 3 dots. Those are your garage door openers. Above that, we have your SOS button, as well as controls for your overhead lighting. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this 2023 Toyota Prius XLE in the color blue. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703, and remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.